Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews, joined by my good mate Josh of Last Beer. How are you, brother?
Cheers. Good. And yourself?
Very, very good. After a good sleep.
Yeah, it was a long day.
I've got a little disclaimer to put up.
Uh-oh.
This will not be a 20-minute beer review turning into a 14-hour live.
Right. Yeah, that'll be separate.
Thanks for your understanding. So, yeah, we're here together with one of the cult classics, King Sue, which is a double India Pale Ale by Toppling Goliath out of Iowa. Josh has just recently had the double dry hop version, but this is just the OG. So, in the big boy can.
Yeah.
What is it, like 500 mil?
Yeah. Well, for me, it's 16 ounces. Yeah.
Yeah. Percentage, where is it?
I think it's 7.9 or 7.8. 7.9.
Yeah, 7.8. Cool.
Yeah, there you go.
And yeah, both cans are the same. Yours just looks way better in the light. What glass are you going with, dude?
Just the MF Doom one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a sick as glass.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's pour her in.
All citra hopped for this one. So.
Yeah. And it's a beer we've both had multiple times, but just haven't reviewed on the channel. So
and yours
I just thought it was a good one to do together. And we've done Pseudo Sue previously on Josh's channel, I think, which is sort of like similar to this, but like I think it's a high-end pale ale.
Yeah.
Geez, it looks good in the glass, I must admit.
And mine's canned back in March too, March 22nd. Yours is June. Right?
Yeah. So mine's June, which is very surprising considering Josh is in America and I'm in Australia. I've got one that's relatively fresh, and his has been sitting in, where was it, Total Wine?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're like a liquor superstore, aren't they?
Yeah, well, it's wine and beer. We got separate stores for liquor, but yeah, it's beer and wine. But they don't really, And these come in like 4-pack, like cardboard things, so you can't. I mean, unless I opened up the packaging and looked at the can, I wouldn't be able to know what it is. So.
Yeah, that's where it sucks. And then they'll put a date on the actual outside box, and it's like the date of when it was packed into that box instead of the actual can date. So yeah, in the glass, mine's sort of like a burnt orange color.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, that's what this one kind of looks like too. It's like darker.
One thing I do like the look about it, looks pretty full. Like there's a lot of sort of body to it. I'd say about a 2 to 3 finger head. And quite heavy with the haze as well.
Right. Yeah, I mean, for being almost 6 months old, it still looks pretty decent.
Yeah. Cheers to Buddy and Craig. Good boys in the chat.
Buddy.
So yeah, let's go a whiff, dude.
Orange. Citrus.
Very, very pithy.
Yeah.
See, I have had this numerous times, but I haven't had it sort of recently, so yeah, I'm getting like a lot of orange and grapefruit.
I'm getting a lot of
maybe mango as well. It's just very, very citrusy. It's like you get this little touch of sweetness, but huge pith. Like it's mainly like you peel the rind, as they say.
I feel like I'm getting more sweetness, but maybe because mine's been sitting for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's the complete opposite.
Right.
But yeah, that normally happens like when your hops are fresh, you'll get that. Like, I mean, as they fade out a bit, you get more of the malt sweetness come through.
Yeah.
Does it still smell really good though?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't smell oxidized or anything like that. I mean, it still looks all right. Not like going brown or anything like that, but yeah.
I'm getting like a little touch of pine, I reckon.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like it's just got that like that slight green touch on the finish, like with a little bit of bitterness. But yeah, mine smells really good. I'm keen as.
Right.
What was the percentage again? 7.8.
7.8. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go in, dude.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother. Another review together.
Right.
That photo you took was unreal.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how I was going to do it. I was like, I gotta fail.
Because I'm like, there's been quite a few reviews we've done together, and I've done like stupid photos and that. And I'm like, I want people to sort of know that me and you are doing the review together, so I'll get you to take a photo.
Right.
Oh, if you like grapefruit, this like fresh is just massive grapefruit skin, like right in your face. It's actually way more bitter than I expected, but it's sort of like grapefruit bitterness. It just reminds me, like there's been times when I was younger and like into the kickboxing and stuff, and I used to go through big like health phases, and like I'd eat like grapefruit for breakfast, and it just reminds me of that.
Mine's like real sweet orange. I think it's starting to turn, probably.
Yeah. It is like, I know it's shit when you get when you get a beer that's like that. But the fact you've had this beer numerous times, it's probably sometimes it can be good just to see how the beer progresses.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm getting like huge, like pithy grapefruit, a bit of like sweet orange.
I'm getting all sweet orange.
I feel like there's a touch of like some tropical, like maybe some passion fruit.
Yeah, I'm not getting any of that. I'm getting sweet orange and like
malty.
It's kind of earthy. Yeah.
Yeah, see this as far as like the base goes, I'm getting sort of it's like bready, but like a little bit I definitely think it's more bready than anything, but I feel like there's like a little touch of like caramel or biscuit or something there. But yeah, the mouth feels awesome. It'll be unreal. Like, yeah, when we do beer reviews, if we can get the exact same date.
I think that's happened. Well, it might have happened on one of the beer reviews.
Yeah,
or close to
I think it might have happened on one of the was it like Great Notion or something like? There was one of the beers we had, and it was the same.
Oh yeah, probably the Great Notion West Coast.
Yeah. Can artwork, big winner, I reckon.
Yeah, I like
everybody loves a dinosaur.
Right.
So, as far as the Sue range goes, they have variants of King Sue and Pseudo Sue, don't they? But they don't have any other variant. Like there's not like a Queen Sue or anything like that.
I think it might have been a collab, but I'm pretty sure I did see some sort of Queen Sue.
Yeah.
Or something. Let me see.
Cheers, Clint. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, I just can't get over how pithy and bitter it is. But yeah, as we said, mine's probably heaps different to yours.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was something else. I could have swore I saw something different. I don't know. I think it was a collab from somebody else. But...
My dog's sitting behind me. He's got a severe itch, and he's just like rubbing up against my back, going.
Going at it.
I'm like trying to like lean back against him so it's not making the chair make all these stupid noises. Silly boy. So yeah, what would you say like the difference is? I mean, I know yours isn't fresh, but compared to like having the double dry hopped recently.
I mean, the double dry hop, I feel like blows this one out of the water, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's not. I'm trying to remember what this tastes like fresh and compare it to the double dry hop, but
like this isn't sort of popping for you, and it's hard to compare.
Yeah. You still get that citrusy bite on the double dry hop. I feel like it's a little more citrus based than the regular King Sue.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both the same ABV too.
Yeah.
But I think to me, the double dry hop one has a little more like creaminess to it. It's got like a bigger body.
Yeah.
A bigger mouthfeel than the standard King Sue.
And sometimes too, like it can just depend on the batch you get. Like, you might get a batch of King Sue 1 month, and then the next month it's like really thin and completely different.
Yeah, just like the double dry hop Ghost in the Machine compared to regular Ghost.
Yeah.
Which was great. I gave that like a 98 or something.
Paul also said he was keen to join, but he just couldn't get it sort of quick enough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe next time. Next week.
There'll always be something we can review together.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you go into a say like Total Wine, for example, a beer like this would probably be one of the cheaper options, wouldn't it?
4-packs, I think they're still probably about $20. I think I paid for this for a 4-pack.
Cheers, dirtbag.
Whatever. You need a haircut. Miscellaneous needs to get a damn haircut.
I think you use that C word too often.
Right. Yeah, you need to tone it down. Calm your britches.
Calm your farm, Drew bag.
Don't disrespect your elders like that.
Exactly. Yeah, I definitely get a touch of pine on the finish, which I like.
I mean, for being almost 5 months, it's not terrible, but you can tell it's definitely starting to turn. Oxidation.
And quite often, I feel like it's the reverse, like because we've done reviews together where I've had the one that's sort of starting to turn. I'll give you the smoke, eh? Only Canadians are allowed to put A on the end of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Calm it down.
You're a sick man. He's angry because he's watching the UFC getting ready.
He's real upset.
So what other beers are on the cards for you today?
I don't know. I kind of want a stout, but I don't know.
I just keep thinking of all the unreal shit I had that's gone missing. I'm so annoyed by it. Just these unreal wild ales that would have made for really good reviews.
I've been looking at that Toppling Goliath Turmoil Vanilla.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe I could keep it rolling after this. I'll do a review of that.
Actually, that'd be pretty cool, doing a Toppling Goliath, like stream and then another one. It's just a shame, like that beer, it's like something that it's probably hard to get, so no one else has seen it.
Yeah, the Turmoil Vanilla. I've never had it. I've had the Morning Delight, which is really good.
Yeah.
But not the Turmoil.
And being a barrel-aged stout with vanilla, like I know that would be right down my alley. Like that's my favourite. Is it bourbon barrel? I'm assuming it would be.
I think it is. Let me see. Turmoil.
It was funny when Buddy joined. Did you see when he joined?
Yesterday?
He was on his back deck and he did a beer review, and then he threw the beer behind him into towards the bushes. And then he's like, "Oh shit! I needed to read what was on the can."
No, I didn't see that part.
He's like, "I'm going to do my first ever beer review on Sammy's channel."
No, Turmoil is non-barrel aged, but it's 14.5%. So
yeah. So it's just a big, complex multi-boy.
Or I thought about doing that cycle one, the 2022 Saturday.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I've been kind of in the mood for a stout, but
yeah, I think you should do the cycle. I think you should do the cycle one because it's a Saturday. It would fit.
Or I have AleSmith and McKellar Speedway Stout with a vanilla shake. That's at 14 something. 14 and a half. I don't know if you had that one before, the vanilla shake.
I've had so it's predominantly a Speedway stout, is it?
Yeah, barrel aged Speedway vanilla shake.
Because I've had vanilla shake by Mikola, but that it must be like a collaboration where they're sort of doing Speedway stout mixed with cool. Yeah, so what? Yeah, that's what it is. It's pretty much a combination of Speedway stout and vanilla shake. Mikola used to be. I don't know if they probably still do them, but we just don't see them here in Australia like we used to. Their stouts like that sort of stuff back in the day was awesome.
Yeah, collab with McKellar, barrel aged blend of Speedway stout and Beer Geek vanilla shake. Whatever,
yeah,
I guess
so Beer Geek was like a series, and then they had all the different variations. yeah. Yeah, see, Scandinavian stuff here, dude, when I first got into craft, it was really popular, but just because of costs now, you just don't see them in Australia anymore.
Right.
I only see them during Good Beer Week, so I just go boom, 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 just give them all to me. At one stage there, dude, I reckon Omnipolo is probably like one of the biggest breweries in the world. I reckon I would have had at least 60 different beers from them. Now I can't even see one of them.
Oh shit! You know what I don't see anymore is Puhala.
Yeah, I'm still seeing a few of them. That was another one that was in my bag that went missing. Cheers, Tanner. Good to see you, bro. You teased with your little treehouse video there.
Treehouse is overrated.
Ice House definitely not barrel aged. So that's what he reviewed.
Oh yeah. Oh, cheers.
Cheers, Miss Roon.
She's from Instagram, beer community on Instagram. So cheers, cool. Thanks for stopping in.
Cycle, yeah.
Cycle's great. I think she's down in Florida.
Oh yeah. Cycle, are they Tampa?
I believe so, yeah.
I know Angry Chair, I'm pretty sure they're like, it seems like Tampa's really happening when it comes to the big stout breweries. It's so weird to think because, like, I mean, people like me and you drink stouts all year round, but there's a lot of people out there that don't like stouts in the summertime, and you think like Florida is where all these hyped stouts are. Like, it's such a weird climate for them,
right? Because it's always so warm down there. Yeah, I can drink stouts all year, but yeah, it's true. You know, people are like, oh, it's not stout season. Yeah, see.
Yeah.
It's a good season.
Miss Roon YouTube as well, or just Instagram?
No. Oh, she's in Miami. That's right.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah, well, the scene down there is pretty cool too, isn't it? I'm pretty sure Miami and Tampa are the two sort of main.
Yeah, they're big. I think that's what I do.
I know Jay Wakefield's down that way.
Yeah. I think Jay Wakefield just moved location.
Yeah, they're changing locations or something.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it on Insta.
I think Miami is where they do that. I can never pronounce it. It starts with an H. Juana or something like that. Juana, some sort of like stout festival.
Yeah.
But yeah, Florida scene's popping for beer.
Yeah.
I think no.
Because I used
down there.
Because I used to watch, well, I still do, like Pete from Master of Hoppets. He'd always do the hyped events in like Scandinavia and Europe and that. And the big stout breweries were always Floridian. Like it was just, he just used to hype them up so much. I just always found it weird that like all these massive impy stouts were coming from Florida.
Yeah, I know Spanish Maria is down that area. They do a lot of like heavily sours and stuff like that.
I remember hearing Tanner's done a few of their beers.
Yeah. I don't know if they do like IPAs. I think they do stouts.
Yeah.
We've gotten some of their stuff up here, but yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a brewery we've never seen here.
The
only person I've seen drinking them is Tanner, I reckon. I've heard Joe talk about him too.
Yeah.
So with this bad boy we're currently drinking, going on like when you've had it before, not like just this time, because probably you wouldn't score it as well, but what would you normally score this beer?
Obviously fresher, but yeah, I'd probably give it about like 94, 95 out of 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, out of 5, it's probably normally around that sort of 4.6 region, I reckon. Which is, when you look at it in those 100 scores, I'd probably say similar. The whole 100 things is very foreign to me. It's just something we've never used.
I thought about bringing the double dry hop, but it wouldn't be fair to compare the double dry hop with the King Soup.
Yeah, to what you're having now.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it if you want.
Maybe after I got a little bit left of this, but yeah.
Yeah. Because it'd be good to see what you get out of that actually. And you've got a few cans too, don't you?
Yeah, I got 2 left.
Yeah. If you're happy to do it, I'm keen.
Yeah. And that one's a lot fresher too.
Yeah.
You'll see even in the color, it'll be a lot different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this King Sue obviously is one of those classic staple beers, just like Pseudo Sue, Ghost in the Machine, stuff like that. Iconic hazies that have been around for years,
there's some similarities with Ghost and King Sue, I reckon. Like just something about they are different with the body and like there's some subtle differences, but like both really good beers and fairly similar.
And close ABV, they're both all Citra based.
Yeah.
I would probably
pick
Ghost in the Machine.
They're both beers that you can get easily now, and they're both like that.
Yeah. They had Ghost in the Machine at the bottle shop last weekend. Still, I'm waiting until they get more of their Reeve, that coffee style.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I remember saying to you how fucking rad it was for just a low ABV coffee stout.
So
that
great.
Coffee flavor is just, it hits, and the balance of it's like this perfect harmony of like malts and coffee.
Oh, that's what that festival is. I can never say it. Hunapu. I think
it looks like a Hawaiian word.
Yeah. I think it's all stouts. Yeah. I think that's down in Miami, right?
See, if I was going to say it's sort of like Hawaiian, I'd say Hunapu. It's sort
That's
of
probably
like
how you say it, you know?
A lot of the Hawaiian language reminds me of Maori, like Kiwi, New Zealand stuff. Like all those hops that people can't pronounce. Motueka.
Yeah,
I love hearing so many people fuck up Motueka. It's funny.
I wish they'd put out Mate Akaki again.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy, just after midday, dude. Sunday, unfortunately. And tomorrow I have to get up at like 3:30 a.m. Damn it!
You're on mornings.
So back on mornings. And Monday morning, I always have to go in early and do a heap of shit before we get going.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
Cool. Good to hear, brother. And yeah, dude, when we have hangouts, you're always welcome up. That was pretty funny yesterday. Just saying to Josh how insane it was, how many people joined, and it was just craziness.
Yeah,
the time went really quick. So yeah, my little disclaimer down the bottom. Because yes, that review I started on Friday night was only ever meant to just be like a 20-minute beer review after work, and ended up being a 14-hour like hangout.
That's how it happens sometimes.
You can tell I don't have a wife and kids.
So you're on mornings this week, and then the following week, what, you go back to afternoons?
Back to nights.
Oh, damn.
So it always goes nights, afternoons, mornings. Nights, afternoons, mornings.
Oh, man.
Yeah. When you normally it's mornings, you rarely see me, and nights is when you see heaps of me.
Yeah.
He has a wife and kids, yet here he is.
I'm gonna finish the rest. Well, I'm gonna try to finish. Not try to finish, but I'm gonna probably grab that double dry hop King Sue here in a minute.
Yeah, go for it. I just want to hear what notes you get from a fresh version that's double dry hopped. Because I just for this I just can't get over how like pithy it is. It's just like real, I don't know, real vibrant, fresh, like just massive flavour, and it's like a slight hint of sweetness, but like huge pithiness and bitterness. Or not huge bitterness, but bitter for a hazy, if you get what I mean.
I might get another glass for it too. Or I gotta rinse this out. But... You never had any of the variants of the pseudo Sue, did you? Like the Peacherine and
No, never seen any of them. Whenever Toppling Goliath have come to Australia, it's always been Pseudo Sue, King Sue, Radiant Haze. They've got like a oatmeal stout or a low ABV stout. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's a car or a truck or something on it. Probably the lager. Is the lager called like Dorothy or something like that?
Yeah, Dorothy.
That's actually good. That's like a really solid lager. And yeah, that's probably about it. It's always just been that handful of beers. I mean, we had a tap takeover and had some in kegs. And I think then there was only one or two other beers, but they were just other hazies.
Oh, so you never had like the Assassin series by then, have you?
Nah, never seen any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I've always heard about it and wanted to try it, but yeah.
They're good.
Like those Kentucky ones and that, they sound fucking phenomenal.
I haven't had the Kentucky, but I've had the Assassin series ones.
Yeah.
It's funny, the owner of the bottle shop, when they started getting Toppling Goliath in, they gave him like the vanilla whatever, the Assassin series one, and somebody had opened up the bottle at the shop, and I was in there shopping, and the one dude there was like, "Hey, you want to try this?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Nah, you're like, nah, better not.
Yeah, right. But
when it comes to a beer like that, and say I don't know, like you're already over the borderline of driving and that, you would nearly like, just because it's so rare, you would nearly not drive again after that just so you could taste the beer.
Well, it was just like a little sample of it, like you pour it in like a little cup thing. But yeah, so
it's like, imagine if they go, "Oh, you can have a full pour right now. You're not allowed to drive home afterwards, but if you want, it will give you a full pour." And it's the only chance you're going to get to have it. Okay,
because they weren't like offering it to anybody. But since I go in there all the time, they're like, the dude was like, "Yeah, we're offering it to people that
yeah,
which is cool."
We're always.
I'm not sure if he got 2 bottles or that was his only bottle, but that's how I kind of got the double dry hop ghost in the machine. Like I went in there. Well, were they selling it? Oh, they weren't selling. They were just doing like a little like tasting for the double dry hop ghost. But I went in there and I just wanted to try it. And the dude behind the counter was like, we were talking about it, and he was like, "Well, technically, we're not selling it, but he's like, you can buy some if you want." Because they had him like behind the counter, like a little cooler thing. And I was like, "Well, shit, I'll take 2 of them." And but yeah, because I go in there so often, it's everyone knows me in there. I drop a good amount of money every time I go in there too. So and like if things are and be like, "Oh, I'm getting this brewery," he'll like let me know, or like he'll I'll like message him or whatever. "Hey, can you set some aside?" And he'll be like, "Yeah, I got you."
Yeah, he's like,
same with dinner. Like Maine Beer Company, they have this, they have lunch and then they have dinner, which dinner's kind of hard to get. And they were doing, I guess they got a keg of it or whatever. And I didn't even know. He comes around the corner and he just shows me like the crowler of it, and I'm like, "Yep, that."
You're just waiting for that day where he goes, "Oh, I've just got some hype from Australia. Wondering if you're interested."
Right? Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's crazy the stuff he gets. Like,
definitely sounds like Carwyn Cellars in Melbourne, where he just seems to get all this shit that other places don't get.
Yeah, like they just got Human Robot. 2 IPAs, 2 Pilsners, and a Saison from Human Robot. So,
do you know what's funny? Like, how I just had that fucking massive sleep after that marathon stream.
Yeah.
I remember at one stage, this is how much I like beer. I was dreaming and milk pours were in my dream.
There you go, Human Robot. That's where it's at. It's great. Milk tubes.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, that's it. The old milk tube.
The old milk tube.
Cheers, Dan. Good to see you, brother. What's he saying?
Dan, cheers. Besides the Phillies game,
we just don't want the patrons to get the wrong idea and think that it's going to go on till Monday.
Right.
Yeah. That might be a good thing.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm actually just gonna rinse this glass.
Get the old DDH.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Stone cold. There he is. He looks like he's very happy in that picture. So what's everyone drinking in the chat? Who are you? Where are you from? And what are you drinking? I could keep going with this King Sue, but there's only a little bit in there and I need a photo. So while I'm waiting on Josh, I'm just going to pour some, let's just say, trash into the glass. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you again, dude. Thanks for chiming in. We'll catch up again. So yeah, after that bloody nonsense where I was meant to do a 20-minute stream after work, just a live beer review of a open ferment wild ale by Mountain Culture and Wildflower. I ended up opening up the show to a panel, and people just kept joining and joining and joining, and it went for 14 hours. So that's why I haven't been seen for about the last 15 hours, because I had like a marathon sleep to catch up from going through the night with that stream. So yeah, we're always going to do this review at some stage over the weekend. And Paul from PA, we're going to get him to join as well, because we haven't done a review with him yet, and he could get King Sue. But yeah, we sort of wanted to get it done this weekend, and so yeah, sorry to Paul out there. He's a good bloke. I love him. We'll do something with him down the track. But yeah, I feel $1 million today. Like because I haven't been sleeping very well the last few months. I've just started to come good the last week or two, and I reckon I slept about 14 hours. It was phenomenal. How'd you go? What's the can artwork look like on the? Oh, yep. So it's black with. It looks like it's sort of the dinosaur's gold. Is that right?
Yeah. There's two of them. Cool. Two of them instead of one.
So, yeah, it looks cool.
This one was packaged on June 17th, 2024. So 2 months old today, actually. Today's the 17th.
Cheers, Paul. Good to see you, dude. He's drinking his usual lemon water.
Lemon water, there you go.
He's trying to acquire some Schlenkerla, but it's unsuccessful. Miss Rune is on Hallis Lager from Tripping Animals.
There you go.
Cool. Love a good Hallis. And Dan has had some Jenny and now debating his next elixir. Cool.
So yeah, same ABV for this one. What the colors ridiculously different, obviously.
We need some some music to go with this pour.
Right.
Do 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 do. It's funny when yesterday when we were saying to Christoph, do you play Slayer on the organ?
On the organ, yeah. And then I told him Blessed from Anchorage was like a church beer.
And then you said something about the devil one.
Oh, Deal with the Devil. Yeah. So yeah,
it looks phenomenal.
The head
Give us a whiff. Let's see what it smells like.
Yeah. So getting that orange pithy. I'm picking up like a Definitely got like a tropical vibe to it.
Yeah. See, I was just getting like a little touch of like passion fruit, I reckon, and like I said mango as well. Mango for me is sort of like in between tropical and citrus.
It's it's got a nice sweetness to it. Definitely get that citrus bite. Or the smell, I guess. I haven't drank it yet. But
what about pine? Because I was getting a touch of pine on that OG.
Yeah, there's a little bit of pine on there. Nothing too crazy. It's. I feel like this one. I mean, comparing it to when I had King Su fresher, like this is. I feel like this is more more tropical than the regular.
And did you say with the double dry hop that's like, is it the same hop as well, or they've added another?
Yeah. It's all citra based. But yeah, I mean the head already died down. But yeah, let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers, brother. I'm not even going to show what's in my glass at the moment.
Ooh, there's still a little bit of hot burn. Getting that sweet orange. There's a nice. I'm getting like a vanilla. Taste to it, which is interesting. I'm probably pushing full mouth.
It's barrel aged.
Had some recently as well. Really hop saturated to the point of being chalky when I had it fresh.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I had to go pick up another 4-pack. I mean, it's a little spendy. It's 23. I paid like 22, 23 bucks for a 4-pack. But yeah, I'm picking up like vanilla. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's that orange, like tangerine. But there's like a dryness on the back end with like a kind of like a hot burn. I mean, it's only 2 months old, but
yeah, it could have like, it's probably like just some sweetness, like a maybe even like a peach sweetness, or like fucking papaya or something like that. It gives off like that vanilla.
It drinks heavier than a 7.8 or whatever it is. Then it drinks like almost a 9.
Cheers, Geordie.
Jordan,
good to see you, brother. No surprise there.
Jordan ate twice. He said orange Pete. Oh, I said orange P. Orange Pez.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's.
Whenever I think of Pez now, I always just think of that Seinfeld episode.
Oh yeah.
When they're in the fucking like the theater show with fucking George's missus at the time, and she gets real angry. Cheers, Paul. Always appreciated. Hope all's well in the Canuck world.
Yeah, always drinking his lemon water.
You'll have to. I know you're very, very shy with the. Not shy, but as in very rare to join streams and hangouts and that. But we definitely have to have a beer together sometime, dude.
Cheers, Jordan.
Yeah. So what else are you getting? Does it have that sort of bready base, you reckon? I just get like a big white bready base.
Not really. It's more. I don't want to say lemon lime because that's not right, but I feel like it's pretty vibrant. Like it's bright. Like it's got like a bright taste. If that makes any sense. Definitely hazy. I mean, as you can It's like milk. It's like milky looking. It's insane. And which is crazy because it is, to the date it's 2 months old, but there's still kind of that dryness on the back and with like that hop burn a little bit, but I feel like it drinks a little bit heavier.
What was the date on that one?
June 17th.
Yeah, so it's similar to my OG one. Mine was June 15.
Oh shit! They should have just sent They should have sent a batch of
Yeah, they should have just gave me a DDH while they were at it. Pricks. No, it's good just to hear that, like, the slight difference.
Yeah, this one, I mean, I like King Sue, but I think the jumbo dry hopped is more my favorite. Because sometimes you get beers that, the standard version is better than the double dry hop version.
Yeah.
Sometimes
it's almost like a lot of the Ghost in the Machine variants just don't hit as much as just the standard does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the first time I had double dry
then you had that second version of DDH and you thought it was better, didn't you?
It was
banging. Or was it the first one and then you had the other one and it wasn't as good, but then it was good again?
Yeah.
You got like a dodgy batch or something.
Yeah, I think I've had all the variants.
Yeah.
I had the double dry hop, DD Ghost in the Machine, Infinite Ghost, and Holy Ghost, which is like the triple.
Yeah. There's a new one that's just come out.
That's the Infinite. The black can?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is good. Same kind of, I mean, obviously can wise. I mean, black and we got two dinosaurs.
A good thing too is like I like the fact that it's got a different like color can and that it breaks it up, because a lot of times a brewery will bring out a DDH version as opposed to the OG, and it's exactly the same. It'll just say DDH, and you're like, come on, like, make it a little different.
Just make it 8%. Why make it 7, 8?
See, I don't think I've ever had the luxury to try an American can that's had a DDH variant. I have on tap, but I think when it comes to DDH variants of OG beers, they just don't run the risk and send them overseas, like to Australia, because there's just too much risk, I guess. Like,
yeah, but that'd be cool if they did.
Yeah,
like something over.
Like I've had them for tap takeovers, and where they've been air freighted in kegs, like for Other Half and companies like that, but. Don't even get me started on the Equilibrium ones. That one where I drove fucking 3 hours to get there and it got cancelled. God, I was pissed off.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Good old Equilibrium. They've let me down about 3 times. I've given up on them now.
Yeah, it's like, well, I just picked up Evil Twin. Like, I did that review. There obviously no can on date. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's probably oxidized, but yeah, a lot of Evil Twin stuff kind of lets me down too. I'm not too big on their stuff either.
Yeah, they've always just been sort of
mediocre.
I don't know, like solid, but nothing mind blowing.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Yeah. They always have like crazy beers and crazy.
I never would have guessed the two of you have different accents.
Well, surprise.
We're brothers from different countries.
Exactly. No, but this is great.
Geordie, you're all good, mate.
This shit was out before.
Geordie's saying, sorry about being weird and he's a little drunk and that. You're all good, dude.
What happened? What was out before he was born? Oh, the game.
Doom. Yeah, I remember playing Doom and Wolfenstein and those sort of games when I was young.
Yeah, Doom.
I don't know why that's come into conversation, but
yeah, I'm not sure where that came from. Yeah.
But I'm all about it.
Right. Duke Nukem was great.
You want to dance? Shake it, baby.
Right. What was the bubblegum thing? I'm here to do two things: kick ass, chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Cheers, Dan. Oh no, he's talking about Geordie and Drewy, but having different accents.
Oh, okay.
Because Geordie was on Drewy's earlier.
Yeah.
Not long after I woke up, Drewy went live and Geordie was with him.
I was playing baseball.
Cheers, Bob. Good to see you, brother. You are enjoying a 101 today, or what?
Jordan stream.
No worries, brother.
Cheers.
Jordan must be is he the new guy I've seen floating about?
Yeah, he was on Tanner's when I was on there.
Yeah.
I think he's up in that area. Like Mass or something like that. Yeah, that's it, yeah.
That a boy.
Dude, Nukem.
Oh, man.
I don't want to give this a score because it won't be fair to compare it to. I mean, I guess I could give it a score. I mean, I'm not going to, I give it a 97 out of 100. It's really good.
Yeah. So would you say, 97 for DDH, and normally you'd give the other
like a 94, 95 for the regular Kings. So, yeah. I think they both came around the same time,
Hopefully I get to try Ghosts or King Sue's DDH one day, just to see what I think.
Right? That'd be dope. Or if you can get a bottle of that turmoil vanilla bean. That'd be great.
Oh, that'd be even better. I know that'd be right down my alley.
Right? Yeah.
This is one of the smashes I've got, and I'll do a review of it for Macro Monday. You ready to be blown away?
What is it? Sapporo. There you go. I haven't had Sapporo in forever.
Yeah, I haven't had it for ages, and I was able to acquire a 6-pack for a reasonable price. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll give it a go.
What about Singtao?
Because I do the occasional Macro Monday, and I hadn't done that. I thought, oh yeah, that'll be perfect. And then the other beer I've got's just a local lager, nothing special.
Sounds nice. Jordy said, Jordy, if you can get this in Scotland, or do a imagine if Jordy got that before you did. I just got this beer. Something's got dinosaurs on it.
Oh, that's the thing. They probably get some half decent stuff in Scotland, but
look at the color on that fucking thing. It's fucking insane. Like, for even being 2 months old, like, that's insane.
There you go. This one's dedicated to you.
Yeah, sorry about that, Paul. Sorry. What were you gonna get tattooed, Paul? You're gonna get hops or something?
Roush Beer King.
All right. I got hops on one of my tattoos. My cramps one. It's got a little beer hop in the corner of it. Imagine
Geordie, do you have a particular beer or brewery that's just absolutely blown you away?
Innocent
Gun. Like, is there one that just stands out to you that you're like,
he's probably gonna
were very impressed by when you had? Cheers, Shane, brother. Good to see you. Hope all's well. We're just wrapping up a review of King Sue by Toppling Goliath. I'm sure it's a beer you probably had before.
And I'm drinking the double dry hop because
and Joshy's got the new double dry hops. Well, I think we're both sort of around the same mark with scores. I said around a 4.6 for the OG on Untapped sort of thing, and Josh has said 94, 95 for the
fresh,
OG
for fresh King Sue or fresh.
Yeah. For fresh one. Funny thing was, Shane, is in Australia, I'm here with one that's only a month and a half old, and Josh's was like 4 or 5 months old, and he's in America. Innocent Gun. Oh yeah, they're a Scottish.
I told
brew.
you. I knew it would be. Yeah, see, I told you.
Yeah.
Innocent Gun.
But yeah, we'll go to the hour mark. We may as well do the hour, and then we'll wrap her up.
Right. Jordy, what are you drinking? Did he say what he was drinking?
Have you got any shout outs? Have you got any things coming up on the channel?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Probably got some beer reviews coming up. I'm not sure what I'm going to review next. Maybe a stout.
Yeah, looking forward to the cycle or the Toppling Goliath.
Yeah.
I reckon you should do the cycle one. Just something different that I haven't sort of seen many people do recently.
Plus, I've had it for a while too. It's 2022. Maybe that'll be the next one I do. Other than that, I haven't done beer bowl in a while. Maybe I'll do that next weekend.
Yeah.
Beer bowl discussions. We haven't done that in a while. But other than that, Philly Crooker 87 is my Instagram. I really haven't posted anything on there.
Yeah, I've been very quiet on there and Untapped. It's been all YouTube recently.
Yeah. So, other than that, check out everyone in the chat.
Yeah.
You'll have channel. Check out Miscellaneous. I think he's off air now watching the fights.
Yeah, I'll join him at some stage with some smashes. Be good.
But other than that, nothing too crazy going on.
We'll have to tee up some more reviews together with some other peeps as well.
Oh yeah,
that was one thing. Yeah, you were thinking it too.
Yeah. So next weekend, next Saturday, your Sunday, 3 Fontaine review. So I know me, Sammy, Craig. I think Rob said he was going to do it. Paul, is Paul in there too?
Yeah, I think so. There was 5 of us anyway. Yeah.
Adam, was Adam in there, or Harry? Somebody?
No, actually, I think it was. Was it me, you, Harry, Craig? Was Paul? I can't remember. There was definitely.
I think Rob said he was trying to.
Oh yeah, sorry, Rob. Yeah, that was the 5 that I had that were pretty keen.
Yeah,
It was me, you, Craig, Harry, and Rob. But obviously, anyone that can get.
Yeah, anyone.
Well, we don't want too many people, but yeah.
Yeah. So look out for that on my channel.
Joe might be involved too.
Oh yeah,
because I remember it was originally me, you, and him just having a discussion about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, look out for that next weekend. We'll just have to pick a time that kind of suits everyone. So
yeah, I feel like because you're trying to do UK peeps and US. As long as it's not too early for me, you sort of go try and find that middle ground for you guys.
Well, but I don't want it to be too late for the UK people either.
Yeah, exactly. So normally I think sort of I think it normally works so it's close to midnight for them, so then it's not too early for me as well, and then for you it's sort of perfect time.
Yeah.
That's how it sort of works, I think. Because, yeah, if you went a perfect time for them, then it's shit for me because it's like fucking 6 or 7 in the morning, and then it's like too early for you as well. So you sort of just got to find that balance.
Well, what's too early? I mean, well, 8.
Well, remember the time that me, you, and that time that we did you and
Craig.
That time seemed to be perfect for all three of us.
Was that?
I think it was around 7 or 8 your time, something like that.
I think it was 6.
Yeah,
6 o'clock my time. Because that's what I was kind of going for that stream. So 6 p.m. my time, that'd be 11 p.m. UK time and 8 a.m. your time.
Yeah.
Or we can push it to 7.
No, I reckon it was an hour later. I reckon it was 9.
7.
I reckon it was 9 a.m. my time.
Oh, okay.
7 for you, and yeah.
Yeah, we can do 7. We can talk it out amongst the rest of the group. I know Rob doesn't stay up too late, so
yeah, and he loves his Irish goodbyes.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So everyone check out that next week. Get everyone together hopefully, and be on my channel. So cheers, dude.
As far as my channel goes, I've got some Fox Friday arriving next week, hopefully early next week, because I'm starting to run out of beer. At the moment in the fridge, I've only got Mountain Culture's latest releases. I do have a side project sour in the cupboard. I might do that at some stage. I do have an order of. Oh, this is a cool one, dude. Range and Banks, because they're both really close. What they've done this Freaky Friday where Rangers brewed one of Banks's beers, and
they do that. They do that over here too.
Yeah, and it's so cool because the can artwork's exactly the same, and you look at it and you're like, what the fuck? So it's the same beer but with the different symbol of the brewery up the top. So I'm thinking I might do the two of them together when I get them, maybe next week. I've also got a Banks Imperial Stout coming that's got Fireball. It's got some sort of fireball thing going on. I don't know what it is, but that was part of that order as well. I tried because what happened last week for people that already knows, I lost a heap of hype beers, just drunkenness, whatever. Don't know where they've gone, but I've been trying to buy the ones that I was going to have. So there's a couple of them that I'll hopefully review in the next week or two. Who can I'll shout out? I'll shout out Paul at PA Brew News just because he was possibly going to be part of this, and he's a good boy. He's been hanging out a fair bit. He's growing some hops at the moment, and they're starting to really take off. He's going to get back into brewing. He lost one of his old mates that was a beer tuber, and been pretty torn up about that, and I think that's inspired him to get into the home brewing even more because this guy was apparently a home brewer. So but as far as the beer goes today, pretty good. I mean, mine was probably better than Josh's just due to the can date. And it's always pretty solid, King Sue. So we'll wrap her up there. Thanks everyone for chiming in. It's been another good turnout, and thankfully not a 14-hour live like yesterday. So cheers. We'll see you on the next one.
All right, later.
And thanks, Joshy, for joining. Always a pleasure, dude.
Yeah, cheers.